Big men used to be dominant, big men used to be monsters, but now big men in wrestling are nothing but a fetish. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and I am sick to death of the term big meaty man or big sweaty man. It used to be a joke when people would say McMahon likes big sweaty men, but now the wrestling audience legitimately like big sweaty men. They like the thought of two big guys colliding, two big guys wrestling, two big guys rubbing up against each other. And I remember Big E coined the term a few years ago. I think he said big meaty men, and ever since then we've had the fans just run with it. Whenever we get big guys, fat guys, overweight guys, they get referred to as meaty men. And then there's all this talk about people wanting to see two big meaty men collide in the ring. It's very fucking gay. It is what it is. It's two fucking guys that are overweight, obese, sweaty, and people are enjoying this. I mean, it's crazy, the double standards. When we have two big fat guys, they sexualize it. It's almost like, oh, look at these two big sweaty men, these two big meaty men, two big chunks of meat colliding, rubbing together, going at it. But if we turn round and says, oh, look at these two hot women going at it, look at these two tens going at it, look at these two pieces of TNA going at it, you know, there would be an outroar. But because it's two big sweaty men, it's two big fat men, we're all supposed to sit here and enjoy it. I mean, wrestling fans actually want to be in a triple threat match with two big sweaty men. It's fucking weird. But speaking of big sweaty men, Bronson Reed has made a public pitch for a match at WrestleMania 40. So he says, quote, "There are some big brothers currently not on this year's WrestleMania. I think it's time for a Big E meaty invitational. If you, the WWE Universe, want it, let your voices be heard. Hashtag Meatmania." Otis then responded to Reed's pitch, saying, quote, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, oh yeah, I got some unfinished business with you, Big Daddy Claw. As to other big men on the roster, that's a lot of big loads in one ring. Oversized loads in the squared circle. Pure carnage. Hashtag Meatmania." End of quote. And then, of course, Ivar responded, another big fat guy with nothing going for him. He says, quote, "I want to see WrestleMania XL go extra large. At WWE Big E, Meaty Invitational. Sign me up. Hashtag Meatmania." End of quote. So we've got Big Bronson Reed, Otis, Ivar, all these big fat guys that have nothing going for them right now. These big fat guys that aren't going to have anything going for them. People that will never really accomplish anything in professional wrestling because the only thing these guys have that stand out is their fat, is their obesity, is their mass body, and now they want to have a Meaty Mania match. I mean, what the hell? Like, I remember WWE did this on ECW in 2007, and they coined it the Monster Mash Battle Royal. It was Mark Henry, Big Daddy V, Kane, and the Great Khali, but they took that match serious. It was like a Halloween themed match, and it was supposed to be scary. It was supposed to be these fucking monsters. It was called a Monster Mash Battle Royal, for God's sake. It was four big monsters, and they were putting over how it was £2,000 of £2,000 of men in the ring, but they weren't sexualizing it like they do with this whole meaty men shit. They were just pointing out how big these guys are, how much they weigh, and how this is a serious match with four real contenders, four guys that can do a lot of harm, four men mountains in the ring, but now you look at it and it almost feels like they're just trying to portray it as a sexual thing where they want these big sweaty men rubbing up and down against each other in the ring, and it's big meat, you know, oh, big meaty men. Like, what is this? I mean, it's garbage. This is the kind of wrestling world we live in where people get off on this. People think this is great, that there's big sweaty men, big men with fucking meat sticks. I mean, who cares about this? Who wants to watch this? It's just a bunch of fat guys. Like I said, the ECW Monster Mash Battle Royal, it legitimately had 4 monsters in it. This big Meatmania thing is going to be nothing but a bunch of fat guys. And you got Otis rubbing him. Even Otis, look at the guy. He rubs himself down and shit like this. Extra oil, all that crap. It's like, you know, what the fuck? I mean, who wants to see this? Not me. I don't want to see it. I don't need to see it. Hopefully we don't see it. I just don't think it should be done. Big meaty men, not for me. You can put that on, I don't know, Gay Station or something like that, or Grinder or whatnot, but WrestleMania, no, I'd rather not see that. So yeah, guys, there you go. Let me know your thoughts on this big meaty men thing. For me, I've no interest in seeing it. I don't want to see it. And yeah, just again, it sums up wrestling for me in 2024, that people are like fantasizing over these big sweaty men that have a lot of meat on them, and it's like, you know, how gay can you get? Seriously. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Being Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and peace.